What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nexus here, bringing you my first ever No Money Spent series as far as a edit goes. I've done it live on stream before when I did 2K in my No Money Spent series on my other channel, but I am brand new to this editing. This was a tall task, so please, at least if nothing else, give it a like and give some pointers if you have any for how to make these better for you all, and also what you enjoy about this content and what you don't moving forward, so I know how to give you the information you need. So first off, this game is awesome. I hope you love it. If you had the pre-order, curious of your thoughts. If you haven't played it yet, you're in for a treat. They absolutely did a wonderful job at getting this game together. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start and break down this No Money Spent series that I'm starting here. Please sub up to the channel if you're interested in this content. Also, follow me on Twitch. Whenever I'm live and doing this live, I will be on Twitch, and then I will cut up a series over here of my Twitch streams so that you all who don't have Twitch can get this information as well. Bear with me, my camera goes all over the place here. I'm again trying to fix the edits, so it's all a learning process, but I am very grateful that you are here, and hopefully one day you can say I watched him when he started. But nonetheless, let's jump in here. As you'll see, my face going all over the place because I was trying to figure out on the stream which was best. Green screen's not in yet. All this stuff is a work in progress. But first off, the most basic challenge you could get is just complete this drive. So that was super simple to get started in Ultimate Team. But one of the biggest things when any type of Ultimate Team form is you grind the objectives, grind the cards that they give you for free, because online is going to be really hard when you're trying not to spend money. These modes are pay to play or pay to win. So you'll just learn that over time, but try to stay offline as much as possible unless there are certain agendas or certain things that they give you for being online. But I did it. You'll see here in this video how much I was at a disadvantage, but nonetheless, we'll get to that down the road. But here are the pre-order packs. If you pre-ordered, let me know who you picked. If you didn't pre-order, some of these packs you'll have, some of these, I actually don't think you'll have any of these, I'm sorry. But the pre-order packs here is Travis Hunter, Donovan Edwards, and Quinn Ewers. Ewers I knew I didn't want to choose. I'm not that style of quarterback. I am a running scrambler, improviser as they call it in this game. As far as for running back, I thought there would be a lot of good running backs day one. And the running back is kind of an easier one to have a lot of. Wide receivers, I just needed somebody who could go get the play and move the ball down the field. But ended up choosing Travis Hunter. Later on, I was very happy that I did until I just started getting OP'd online, but here we are. So here's the Bring the Glory pack. This is the home and away jersey for the pre-order pack. I did end up selling mine for 500 coins a piece, but early on it was a good thing that I didn't have to spend money, but I wanted to use my UK jerseys. Shout out to BBN. If you're in BBN, hit me up on Twitter, man. I have season tickets to the Cats games. It's wonderful. There's the Joe Burrow card that came with the MVP edition. Here was the Heisman hopeful. This one was a little tougher for me, but I went ahead and went with Will Johnson because he's a cornerback, and I like to build offensive line, defensive line, and then the positional players. So he was the obvious choice to me here with the cornerback, and then you have the SEC pack that you open up. So I was under the impression that you were going to get all of these, but unfortunately you only got to pick one. So I didn't want to pick Shamar Porter because I already picked Travis Hunter. So I was looking more for a lineman here. So as I'm scrolling through here, you get to see all the available SEC players. As you see, Squirrel down here, Squirrel White, best name in football. But as you keep going down here, you got Proctor, who is a left tackle for Alabama, 81 overall. That is great for starting out the game. And I knew also in my alumni pack, I was going to pick Morgan from Arizona, as you see here. But I just wanted to pick those, start my O-line out, or Latham, I'm so sorry, not Morgan, but Latham. So that way I could get a strong O-line started. That's how you protect the quarterback. It's simple football. But here's my team starting out after the opening of the packs. Pretty basic team, as you can see here. Also, I'll be moving pretty fast in this video, so be sure to pause it. But here you have the objective menu. Each one of these has great overall players and a great amount of coins that are in them. I don't know the exact math, but I'm pretty sure it's close to 100K over whether you sell playbooks or do other things here. Keep in mind, Arizona's playbook is absolutely outrageous. Georgia's defense is outrageous. There's a couple other ones. I just suggest getting in the auction house before you get to those to do those. But here we are on our first solos. As you can see here, this was just run a couple of offensive plays here. So there's one, here's two. But I just, as a UK fan, it is fun to be playing in Kroger Field, man. I absolutely love this. I have season tickets to the right here, up in the upper deck. It is a fun experience being there, and hopefully I can bring those to you somehow, some way, live streams during the season. But basically just rolling out here. I think it was 4 plays you had to complete was the agenda, so it's super simple. You just do 4 plays, it goes out of bounds, challenge complete. So that is a simple task, and then you move on to the next challenge, and we'll pitch it out here, run the blocking. The halfback toss in this game is absolutely OP'd, especially if you find out online. But this is more of the same, just completing these challenges here, and there's a 71 overall and 2,000 coins already. So not a whole lot went into that. To do. We're currently sitting at 3,000 coins. I did in the pre-order. The only money I will spend on this game was on the pre-order. That I need to address as well. That is the only points that will be spent. Honestly, they're not that helpful this late or this early in the game. I tried to be good, but I went ahead and spent them anyways. But you have your cornerback there, 76. But here you can see I got a weekly platinum pack. That I was going to do here. I wanted to do the premium platinum, but apparently you had to open 2 weekly platinums, so I went ahead and did that. I got to pick 2 of these. I quick sold them. That was as far as like what to do. Always you want to sell cards while they first come out, while they're high. Get rid of them. They're always going to fall down, and you can circle back and get them. That is one of the key things to no money spent, is getting a good team, but then selling them before their value drops off. So later on in series, I'll explain how to do these things. Today, I just wanted to touch base. So see there, 2,700 coins, and then 3,500 or 35,000. I'm sorry, for the other one there. So like I said, I'll be having coin making methods, how to market talks, when to get rid of things. But as you can see here, I got a recruit pack. Kind of a waste of money here. I didn't really read the fine print, but basically you get 168 overall. All right, on to a 74 overall player pack from those objectives. Like I said, the objectives are so important to do when trying to build your team at first with the cut or mutt, whatever one you're playing. But these ultimate team modes are all kind of the same as far as that aspect goes. So here we are completing all the passing fundamentals. So let's go pop open that pack real quick and see what we get. As you wait for the card art here, we got a 74 defensive tackle, speed rusher. That's super solid. We'll go on to rushing fundamentals, and then we'll attack it. Complete 3 running plays. Like, this stuff is simple, guys. Like, just super simple. There's one. And you don't even have to get yards. Just complete 3. Here's a pitch on the right or left side, sorry. And then, so I always try to, like, if it's 3, I try to score on the 3rd one if I can. But, like, obviously you want to wait up because you don't want to score because you won't complete the challenge in case. But right there, just right into them. 3 plays, super easy. But as you saw, it's rushing fundamentals. This play is hilarious. No way that option should have worked. But hey, here we are. It's I mean, these modes are super easy, like arcade, and I mean, you can beat it with your small weak team. So that's why they're like this. But there's 1,500 coins for completing the whole rushing fundamentals. I mean, like I said, guys, it's super simple. But here we are here, is to stop UConn. I struggle on defense, guys. I talked about this. I really, really am not good on defense. So that's the one thing I've had to learn so far. I've done a pretty decent job in these first 2 days of the game. But as you can see, completed that challenge, and we're on to the next one. But defense is tough. I feel like offense is really... And, I mean, that's kind of the way it is in college, too. Oh, man, now he gets open again. Oh, fumble. This was the one that is recover a fumble, so that was really nice to get it that easy. 77 overall player for completing that tier. Chris Parker, wide receiver, who's he got, so we can easily put him in the lineup right away. But as you can see here, I decided to go ahead and stop on or go to an online game because basically you needed 3 wins online and head-to-head for the field pass for points. So I went ahead and I was like, man, this is Thursday afternoon. I'm just going to go ahead and try to knock this out. Or not Thursday, but Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to try to knock this out and when there's not as many people online. Boy, was I wrong. But this is my first matchup. I felt good going into this first drive. I was moving the ball really well and had a nice pass right there. As you can see, just moving down. I'm feeling really, really good about myself. And then 4th and 9, I'll settle for a field goal. Why not? And when I say this field goal kicking is so difficult at first, it really is. Even playing, I mean, probably 20 plus games online and multiple other games, it's still really difficult to do. But this guy just started to dominate me. I guess that Donovan Edwards is really good. I might have been wrong in taking Hunter, but I like Hunter a lot as well. I mean, he has his own perks too. But this guy was just shredding me. He was actually pretty good. The way he moves, if you can tell with his move, like his juke moves and stuff, he looks like he's pretty elite. So, but I was getting frustrated with for it on 4th and 9 right there. Got it. Running the ball again. Trying to move it down the field. Like I said, 7-0. I wasn't mad about it, and then I threw a pick right here. So as you can see, perfect timing user pick means this guy's obviously this ain't his first rodeo. So he slowly began to dominate me here. This Edwards was just too much for me, man. I don't know, man. I think maybe if you haven't picked, you might want Edwards. It's more for your play style, I guess, if you're going to pass more or run more. So just whatever you want to do here. But as you can see, I throw a dot across the middle there, as this is my first touchdown in college football 25 in my college football streaming career. So let's celebrate that. And then let's get destroyed on the outside here. But, you take your small victories where you can, but it's 21-6. I'm obviously not going to win this game, but I like to keep everything. That halfback toss right there is the cheesiest play online. So as soon as we find a defense for it, I'll try to get that out to you guys. Or if you just hit me up on Twitter, Nexus Certified. But as you see, 34-6, I'm out, dude. I can't take this beating anymore. So, but I'd like to just show you all that I'm not just posting only my good clips. I'm posting the real, raw, like me online, me playing as it goes. So as you can see here, here's the field pass, as I was telling you. Here's all the stuff you can get. So there's play 5 games. The only ones that are online right now with this first ones are the play a game in house rules and play a head-to-head season game, and then there is one that is win 3. So that's why I kept doing it. And I mean, look at this. This just is part of playing online. This guy's got a 90, the Burden, which is an absolutely insane card. I mean, my best card is an 83 that's given to me. This dude has a 90, an 85, or an 84. I mean, that's just I can't do anything about that. And that's part of playing online and matchmaking and everything else. So just keep that in mind. Don't get too discouraged, guys. But as I like to show here, I moved the ball really well at the beginning of this game. I don't know. For this guy to have as good of a team as he had, I felt really good until I threw that pick there. But it's just learning the game, learning how to throw the ball, learning all these things in between. But it's 4th and 4 here or there. He went for it. I stopped him. I go for it on 4th and 11, and he should have had that. But here we are. So there's some things I shouldn't have done, but he's down at 4th and 5 again. He's like, this guy's not that good, so I'm just going to keep going at him. But I got a pick there instead. So I'm super excited. Like I said, didn't get anything out of it. Got 4th and 17, but I kicked it out of there. So I did really good in the first. I mean, we're almost to the end of the first half, and only given. Oh man. So Burden rushing it back for a touchdown. I mean, he's just unguardable. Somebody with, I think he has 88 speed right now in the game right now, is just so dominant. But here you go. I got loose right there with Hunter. Again, right before the half here, I let him down, trying to get a touchdown right before I can to tell myself, oh, I still have a shot, So awful throw, by the way, right there. And then, have Hunter right there wide open. So as you can see, Hunter wasn't a bad choice. It just seemed like at the first game the guy was just dominating with Edwards. But it's your play style. So with 1 second left in the first, I mean, look at that gap. I couldn't even tell you who my corner is at that point. But it's just too far of a speed gap. You just run a streak. So Burden is just too, I don't know, man. He's too OP'd. But as you can see, I'm still getting decent passes in, so I'm super confident moving forward. I mean, it's just ugly right now. I mean, this is what makes me 0-2 right now. So, and I mean, just straight manhandled on both of them. That was a horrible pass. And yeah, Kobe Bryant, I believe, is an 84 overall. So it's just, again, cards just over dominating. Like, I hadn't got the field pass yet. I missed a glitch for the field pass glitch. So it's like, I'm sure that's where he got his Kobe Bryant. But again, Burden. I mean, that's 3 catches for 3 touchdowns. Like, what are we talking about here? And then this guy's a complete dick and starts onside kicking. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, whatever. I can't stop you. But, like, it's not because I'm not good. I mean, I'm not good, but you just have a player that is OP. Like, you can't stop that. Like, what am I supposed to do? And then I believe he starts, yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro. But you take your small victories here. I hit my first field goal, so I wanted everybody to see here. That's actually a pretty decently long field goal right there. But just to recap, 5 catches, 4 TDs, and 223 yards. Like, what are we talking about, game? But anyway, so we're 0-2 to start out, and here we go. Playing another person, first drive of the game, just completely shreds me across the middle. Now, this is my 3rd game online. My 3rd game really playing outside of the objectives. I hadn't really done any solo battles, anything else. So at this point, I'm still learning the game. So I start to, start piecing things together, start really learning that precision passing. And, I mean, that's a great catch. Again, Hunter was a great option. I know I was talking about it earlier, but he really is. I'm really glad I picked him. As you see Griffin out here, this dude is just a 77. But those jukes, look at that. He's a 77 overall, and he's getting on the outside like that. But this, look at this. This halfback toss, unstoppable, man. And then, whoop. Oh, I thought I got in right there. My fault. My fault. But as you can see, it's like, it's more, I have a good offensive line, at least. That's what I built, and I'm playing somebody more on my skill level. Like, this is much more of an even matchup as opposed to having 99 or a 90 overall, which is just good. But as I got on the outside speed there, again, outside the numbers and getting side to side is where this game is, and that's the college game in general. As he throws a dot, oh, that's Hunter, guys. So, like I said, Hunter doing Hunter things apparently. So, but yeah, it's just learning the game, learning to be online. Don't get too frustrated. I really need to get a new running quarterback. I scramble a lot, and Joe Burrow is not him for that. Now, if you stay in the pocket, he is. But look at these holes, man. Just look at that. Like, the run game is really simple. If you do whatever playbooks, you have the power O, the I formation, the halfback toss. As you see, look, boom, just all blocking. Ooh, 4th and 1. Did I get that? Oh, okay, I did get that. Ooh, that was tough. But as you can see, I'm just kind of in a nice little battle with this guy. I wanted to put this on here because I had actually wanted to show the improvement that I had. I really should have dove for that clip right there, but honestly, he probably would have fumbled. So it's better that I didn't, and I just rush it in right here with Griffin. But, like I said, tell me what you guys think from this game to my first game online. It's just a learning curve, and sometimes the only way you're going to learn is to get online and play and get your ass beat, man. That's part of life. You can't always win, and this is ridiculous. Okay, so kickoffs is the only gripe that I've had so far, and it's just nonstop. Like, you can't stop kickoffs. Like, I feel like there's at least one a game. So, but there was the kickoff return back. This game had a lot, so that's the first one. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Good catch, Griffin. That's the running back. No way he gets in, right? Look at that. Look at that. What a catch, bro. How did I not put that on as a clip? But anyway, so I got the ball back here starting the 3rd quarter. Threw a dot across the middle to, couldn't even tell you who that was. But as you can see, Griffin outside again, like, boom, good juke. Almost had a nice clip right there, but that 93 stopped me. Rolling out with Joe Burrow and Spicy Joe here. But, yeah, I started to kind of get my feet under me. Here's another kickoff. That's 2 kickoffs for this guy, right? So one thing I did notice is I would hit circle to switch to somebody else. I started just running only with my kicker, and it seemed to have helped a decent amount. I didn't figure that out till later in the day, and that was a horrible pursuit right there. So he went for 2, thought he was cool, and literally this is back-to-back kickoff returns right here. So that's 3 for this game. I'm just glad it was me, but that's Will Johnson. I believe that's his name, right? Will Johnson from Michigan. He is one of the players I got. So I went for 2 as well, got it with Hunter. And then, I'm not even kidding you, this is 3 back-to-back-to-back kickoff returns. He return 1, I return 1, he returned 1. That's 4 total in the game. Like, it's just absurd at this point. I don't know. And here we go with another. No, I'm just kidding. But really, 4 in a game is absurd. As you get this halfback toss out here, didn't go anywhere with it. 3rd and 5, same play. Again, I probably shouldn't have done it like that, but here we are. 56 seconds left. I decided to kick a field goal, and that I don't know how did not go in. I lined the kick up perfect, had great, power on it, and then I just got destroyed with Bernard. I use that Bernard right now on my current team 2 days later. That is an OP team, and that card's really good, so it's no shocker that he was doing work with him. But he's here trying to stall out the clock. But yet he's still throwing it, so I don't understand why he did that. But nonetheless, here we are. And then my last heave-ho on 4th and 22, and I really thought that Parker caught that, man. I was excited. But needless to say, I lost 42 to 36. But back online we go. Keep gritting my teeth. I got to get those 3 wins, man. So here we are matched up. Again, I am really happy where I built off of with a 36-42, but guess what? Unfortunately, oh, he didn't return the kick, but I thought he did. But it's just baby steps, man, and eventually I'll come. There we go. Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm sorry, guys. That's me. So running it back there, get open, breakaway speed, 50-plus yards, so got a trophy along the way. But like I said, eventually you're going to match up well. Oh, nice pick. There we go. To the house, maybe? No. But you're going to do good. You're going to do bad. Don't get discouraged if you need. And he quit out. Let's go. So my first win right there. And the 80 overall B&D pack. We have taken the right guard here. Again, build that O-line, guys. Build it out. Build your O-line. Build your D-line. That's just the method I take. Do what you want to do. Again, this is your team. Do what you want to do. That's just the way I like to build it. So as I look here, I need to do a solo game. I need to do house rules, complete a set still, and play 5 games. So I'm almost there. But as you can see there, I won 44 to 20 or 44 to 26. Ended up losing this game 14 to 13. Nebraska. I absolutely smoked that game. But I don't want to keep boring you all with gameplay. Just kind of run through these. So here's the 68-69 overall pack for the strong safety. But as we keep moving up that field pass, we're getting closer and closer to the 82 B&D, the 84 B&D. Which, if you don't know, B&D just means it's account bound, so you can't sell it once you have it. So oftentimes if you pull good cards, like I pulled a few cards from these that were in my current lineup, and I use them now. So, there it is. But here's the daily objectives. But here's what I was talking about. Earn points, win 3 head-to-head games. So I'm a stubborn person. So I went back to the head-to-head games, and I decided to give house rules a try and get that one knocked out. I was like, it's just play one game. Like, let's get it over with, so on and so forth. But you love to see it, especially after just getting railed online. A free win. So we get another Season 1 B&D fantasy pack. I decided to go ahead and take, you guessed it, a defensive lineman. I didn't need the center. I already have the center, I didn't need the center necessarily, but I went ahead and took him because I need the O-line. So I got defensive line and offensive line. I still use the 81 right now. So, but yep, you guessed it, back at it. So we're trying to get that 3rd win. As you can see here, I'm playing this guy right away. I hit Hunter. That breakaway speed that he has is immaculate. I really feel like I started to make a turn here, and then, you guessed it, a kickoff return. You will see ungodly amounts of kickoff returns online. So don't get frustrated. Just try to see if you can figure out some cheese. I've got a decent amount myself, so I can't complain too much. But here I go answering again with Griffin here. That halfback toss, like I said, is cheese. So I missed the extra point, and boom, there we go with the pick. Let's see if I can't return this here. Whoop. I'm telling you, these juke moves, man, I need to get the precision juke moves down, but we'll be cooking with those. So here we go. Oh, nice. This is a spin move and to the crib. Look at that. That is a hell of a clip right there. But perfect celebration into the end zone. What can I like? Progress is being made. That's all you can ask for. And nope, and he's quitting out. But that's all you can ask for, is to just slowly get better at the game. Take your licks. Whatever. It is what it is. But let's go ahead and open up this 84 B&D pack. BBN in the house. You know who I'm taking. I'm taking Walker. There's no questions asked. Even I do need a defensive lineman, but here we are. So, as you saw right there, I just went and bought a scrambling quarterback, and this to me was BS, bro. I played this dude that was a 90 overall, or had 90 88s and everything, and he was just shredding me. Like, there's nothing I can do. But as it is with the toxicity of being online, I mean, this guy assassinated me. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just that guy right there, just every play to love it. This dude has an 85 overall quarterback, an 85, and this is literally like 4 hours into the game. So I'm not saying don't buy packs, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's like, you're shredding me, you're up 27-0, or 27-7. I'm just getting absolutely annihilated, so I decided to quit and then back out, and this is what happens. GG's, bro.
GG's, brother. You might want to stop streaming, though.
Why is that?
You're losing 27-7, brother.
What's that got to do with streaming, bro? You got to be good to stream.
No one wants to watch you get beat.
That's what you think. You hear it, chat?
All right, 4 viewer having an ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why? Like, it's not that you're good. You're good at the game. Yes, here we are with another loss, 0-13. So that puts me at, what, 4-2, 5-2? But my point is, like, why? Why act like you're that good? Why take me out for streaming and trying to do something that I like to do? I just don't get it, man. I really don't. So I decided to take a breather. Kind of upset me a little bit after that second loss with Penn State there. So I'm like, well, I need to go do the objectives, get my team a little better before I get back online. So here are the special team ones. But like I said, man, it's just kind of annoying. Like, why are you shitting on me for doing streaming and doing what I love to do, which is to try to outsmart this game, not spend money on the game, and you're just completely like, I don't know, man. I'm done. It just gets on my nerves. So I went to do the special teams challenges of the or fundamentals of the objectives, and then we did the putting it all together, which is basically where you do a whole and round out the challenges. So as you can see here, putting it all together at the very end, I am almost there. It's just, yeah, I'm sorry. It still even gets me bothered talking about it, but it is what it is, and I'm done now. But as you can see, got back in here. That's Ward. Like I said, I'm more of a scrambling quarterback guy, so I was very happy to get him from the marketplace. I didn't clip it, but I think I spent $40,000 on him, and I bought the quick sell one where you can sell it back for $20,000, so that way it wouldn't be a hit whenever I did do it. So I was super happy with that. But as you can see, getting out in the open field, I just run better or play better with a running quarterback. It's just my style. It's the way I like to do it. I love to celebrate too. I will not deny my toxicity of celebrating after on my way to the end zone. I mean, this is the computer, so let's not get too hyped about it, but here we are, you know. So, but as I was saying, just knocking out the challenges. Hunter is just an elite receiver, man. Like, they made him good for the game. It's kind of cool because, I mean, they obviously like him. As you can see, like I said, celebrations are a bit out of control, but I like doing it. I want to make a whole compilation of all the celebrations. I think that'd be pretty cool, but here we are. So, completing challenges still. Now we're against Florida Atlantic, and again, these are just, you know, each small little thing. So there's a pick right there, and to the house he shall go. That's Hobson. I don't use him anymore. I've upgraded my team since then, but he was really, really solid for me. It seemed like he got a lot of picks here and there in these challenges for me, so I was very happy to have him on my team. But it's just finding players that fit your play style, actually, like how you want to do. So we got a 79 overall pack here, 1,000 coins plus 400, so it's 1,400. We got the left end Johnny Walker. Now I already had him. I guess I got him from BND. So always is the case. If you have a BND and you have a regular, sell the regular one. So I listed him for 7,000. Eventually I end up selling him. As you can see, we're at 38,000 right now. We had, I think it was like right around 69. No, it was 81. That's right, because I bought that one for 40,000. So I bought the quarterback to do it. Now I will say this much: like, no money spent at the very beginning. You want to just keep stacking coins, but you do have to have some players to be able to compete online, or you're going to just butt your head in the wall, and it's going to get frustrating. But here we are with a touch pass and the challenges. But like I said, you always want to get a player that helps you out. Sometimes, like, you get bullheaded on, oh, well, just sell these, get the players. If you pull a player from a pack or you get them in the marketplace or whatever, you want to keep them, but the way you make money is to sell them at high and then go back and get them later, and you have a, you know, less stacked team. But that's just the way you make it in no money spent. But sometimes, you know, I definitely condone getting players you like. I've done it before. I'm half tempted to get this Burden if I can, but I have, you know, yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. It's whatever you want to do at the end of the day. Like, this game is meant to make you happy. The game mode is meant to have fun. Let's not make it more complicated than it has to be, but let's be smart about it. So, as you can see, too, I finally got UK jerseys to go with my players as I'm playing instead of those Road to the Glory ones. But much of the same here, just more challenges, knock them out. I just kind of wanted to show you clips from each of them so you know that I did do them. I'm not just sitting here saying I did them and didn't do them, because like I said before, it's like homework. Like, you don't want to do it. Your friends are outside playing, and which is online, and you're like, oh, I want to go play online, but it's like, you got to complete the challenges. Like, they're just going to help you out. They're going to help you stack. They're going to help you not spend money on the game. Like I said, I think there's close to between like 80K and 100K, if not more, when you count the playbooks that we'll talk about later in the part 2 of this video. But here we are. So that Johnny Walker sold for 69. And then we got a 74 overall pack, and then the 400 for completing the challenges. So we got a left outside linebacker at 74. I decided to just go ahead and sell him for $2,000. I know it's not much, but I just went ahead and did it just to get a few bucks. But we're at 47,000, which I'll just go ahead and allude to this. Because I had money available, there were some great things that ended up happening. They will be in the second part of this video. I just didn't have the time to get it out yet. But spoiler alert, things move very rapidly in this no money spent team, and it gets very exciting. This is just the monotony of the grind and doing the things that need to be done. So here we are doing some run plays. And like I said, doing what is required and doing what needs to be done ended up helping me out tenfold later down the road. So just do the objectives. They're always nice. There's a few, like once the season goes on, you'll get better cards from doing challenges. They really do help your team, especially no money spent. And here you are breaking away another run with Griffin, and I gotta celebrate, man. I gotta celebrate. I also think the graphics are absolutely amazing in this game. I think it helps that they're next gen only. They could focus on that mainly, but it's just like the blue's amazing right there. I love seeing Kentucky, the stadium that I go to 7 times a week in the fall. I'm sorry, 7 times in the year in the fall. Look at that hurdle right there. I tried to do it again to get cute for the clip, but here we are. It's just really fun sometimes I like to try to make clips that I can post online because I think they're fun. That was a nice little clip right there. I wish I would have got it in the end zone, but here we are. One thing I did find is the option. I should have just kept it there myself, but the option is very powerful, especially once you get better players. But as you can see, Griffin, he just gets caught right there. But if you have a running back with breakaway speed, he's gone. Like that breakaway that they talked about for a month before the game came out, it is elite once you get out in the open with certain players. So here we are with a 77 overall. Ganius, I guess is how you say it. I don't know. Help me out in the chat if you know how to say it. But so we're almost done with the rushing advance. We're going down to the playground rules. Laterals and things like that are what we're about to work on. So again, I just want to encourage you all to do the objectives. So this one, reward your O lineman, man. This was really fun to me because he was there. I was like, I'm going to do this. So shout out to the O lineman that's always blocking for you. You got to reward the big fella, man. But that was a really fun one. I probably wouldn't do. Actually, I would do that online if that was open like that. But I just thought it was a really fun clip right there with the O lineman doing it. But we'll move on to the defense. We just finished passing and rushing. But yeah, we'll do the defense. I mean, it's just, I hate defense. I suck at it. But you grind your teeth, or you grit your teeth, and you get it done. You can grind your teeth if you want to, if you're sleeping. Just kidding. But basically, you do the challenges and do what needs to be done. These here, the defense ones. Sorry, my cat is going crazy down this hallway. Had to make sure he was okay. But there's a fumble recovery there. I would say, all in all, I'd say maybe about 2 to 3 hours is what I spent doing these challenges from this video particularly. Altogether, I would say about maybe 5 to 6 hours of doing the objectives. It's just do them, man. That's all I'm saying. Just do them. 77 overall. We get Nate Clifton, a power rusher. So we'll keep him and use him. Again, slowly building your team to be able to compete online. It is what it is. So here's these special teams, I believe. This was like, these were weird, man. They were like, return it 30 yards, return it 10 yards. Like, literally, it's going to take you a minute to complete these challenges. But I always definitely tried to run it back. As you can see, Hunter, elite, man, he would look good in Kentucky blue. That's all I'm going to say. Can we make it happen? I'm just kidding. There's no way. But I just really enjoyed taking a step back from the online and the frustration and the toxicity of it to go complete the rest of these challenges. But like I said, do what makes you happy. If you want to play online and get beat, do it. If you want to play online and get more coins and so on, do it. But again, always complete these objectives. They're just extremely important to building your team, especially if you're going to be a true no money spent like we're doing right now. So here's the fake pass one as well. Touchdown to McWilliams. I don't even know who that is, honestly. He's obviously a special team gunner, so he's not very good. And here we are with the fake field goal. Now, what was funny to me was it gave me a complete challenge off of this, and I did not get in the end zone. But I will take it. We'll take it. So I just thought it was really funny. The same thing I believe happened with this one with the pass. I think maybe it was just a temptum. That's what it was. It was just a temptum. So it gave me the stars there. We got 1,500 and 600. So add those up together. So again, I still need, I think it's 1 win online. So I decided to go in with UCF go in and end up playing this guy with UCF and the first play of the game. I mean, how many is that now? 7 kickoffs? It's literally averaging a kickoff a game in this this world. But here we are. Went down the field, got a solid offensive drive, and Griffin out to the corner, almost gets there and does get there. Like, that's a pretty impressive run for a 77 overall. So just like I said, just slowly upgrading your team is what really helps. And then you just have situations like this where that guy is just too good for me. I mean, that's Brock Bowers, so of course he's going to be a beast. He's one of the 82 overalls. Good for him for getting that card. I took the lineman instead. Sometimes it just depends on what you want to do. Like I said, eventually the O-line will pay off and whatnot. But 21-6 here, and about this time, my chat started going off. And somebody told me there's something you need to do for this no money spent. And it was something that probably won't happen again. It would be day 2 of this. But basically, there was a massive glitch in the Matrix to be able to do this. And so my buddy was telling me, get off the game now. Go do it. I don't care what you're in. He said he quit his national championship game. Just tune in for part 2 of this, and I'll explain to you what happened.